Okay, bitches! I don't know what session this is. Probably like 12. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
no, accurate. It's 8.
Can we just start from 50? Like, we'll just go like 1, 2,
No,
3, 4, 5, 6,
telling you,
7, 8,
it's
9,
8.
10, 11, 50, 51, you know.
Okay, you know. Yeah, that works for me. Anyways,
Session 50.
just for, give me a really quick recap of what happened last session.
Alright. I can be quick about it, so I'm going to be quick about it. Because I know everyone else is going to go off track. We accepted a quest from Lucy, decided what we're going to do. After the rat wedding, goddamn. We made our way, split the party in 2 separate paths. One for the sneaking bit, and one for going the back road to go to Redwood, I think it was called.
Redwood is the name of the other group that you were meeting.
Yes.
The cabin was unnamed.
Yeah. We went back to Pathway. Tarjak did some old earth for us. We found 3 order people, 3 order guards. Absolutely murked one of them. The other one we also killed him. We let him go. We got information saying the high priest sent them to do some shit, and that's all I remember from them. And then we made it to Redwood, met up with Kenneth, and then the sneaking bit did a lot of sneaking. They came across a cabin with a shit ton of order people. It was going really well until Savel dropped a man off a roof and alerted the guards. And then after a bit of fighting, we jumped in. And after even more fighting, we fucked him up, and now they're all dead on the floor, and now we're deciding what to do next. The end.
Did anyone else have anything else to add from last session, or are we good to continue?
Me and Savel
I seduced a bunch of submissive and breedable order members, but we can skip past that.
For the first time, Al used her Call of the Void.
And I got knocked the fuck out because of it.
Yep.
The first time you used it successfully.
Successfully, yeah.
Time beforehand.
You pulled the
Yeah.
Tyler Wilkie and hit the vape too hard.
Hey, that's one for all you Port Perry High School students.
Oh, you wouldn't get it.
Class of
Later.
2021.
Oh, fuck.
I'm bringing the dab
Okay.
back.
Jesus.
Anyways, so last time we ended off, it was the very end of the battle. You guys had just won the battle. The fort was taken, and we left off there. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Please forgive me. There's gonna be a little bit of monologuing to start,
Alright.
but just you know how I like my monologuing.
Mm-hmm.
So after the battle completed, the rest of the Redwood troop came up towards the camp. There was a couple people that scouted out around the area, made sure no one else was anywhere in the means of coming. And there wasn't, thankfully. So everyone traveling with the Redwood group was successfully able to pass, meaning you guys actually completed your mission successfully.
Woo! Yeah!
So all of the troop from from the Redwood group was able to use the King's Road going off the forked end to Falkcrest, with you guys traveling near the front, along with Lucy and Lance and Artemis, and now General Lutrin, who some of you had met before, who also goes by Kenneth, as you guys make your way back to Falkcrest. Everyone... Sorry, I glitched out there, Ewan. What did you say?
That's Kenneth.
Yeah, General Lutrin is Kenneth.
Can I ask?
This entire time I thought it was a different character.
No. There's only 2 generals within the Resistance.
Can I
General Kenneth and
Kenneth
General
and Lucy.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Quinlan, go ahead.
ask my
Yeah.
body?
Sorry, Quinlan, what did you say?
Who is carrying my body?
Oh yeah, we'll say I found you out back and.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, after your nice little walk when people were scouting, you got back up.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, okay.
Good with that.
Because
I'll imagine-
Owl ain't no
I like mine
bitch.
better.
Damn right.
So anyways, you guys are traveling up at the front with Lucy, Artemis, Lance, and Kenneth back to Falkcrest. On your way there, everyone's in high spirits as you all travel back. Most of the party ends up going to Raksha's Tavern, Ralsk's Tavern by its official name, to have a drink and celebrate their victory, when the rest of you decide to head back to Ragnarfels for a nice rest, as you're a little spent after all the hard work you had done that night.
Woo.
So you guys walk into town, you split off the rest of the group, you bid goodnight to the rest of the party, as Lance, Lucy, Artemis, and now Kenneth head back to Lucy's battle tent. You guys are now arriving outside Ragnarfel's house, which appears to be empty currently, as you suspect he's probably drinking in the bar, like he always is. And this is where I'm going to leave it for you guys to start.
Alright. Valesk is gonna, let out a sigh of relief, be like, oh, finally, we're back. And walk inside.
Alright, I need all of you to make me a perception check.
Gladly. Where's my dice?
Got you. I got seeing eyes that see. 16.
All of you
Wow,
roll me
natural one.
perception.
Okay, I'm rolling with actual die.
I got a natural.
I got a.
I may roll with actual die too.
What's 3 plus 4? 7?
Quinlan.
You go, university student.
17. I'm not good at math.
It's 17. You're right. Only got a 17, and I got a 14.
Yeah. Alright. So as you guys walk into the building, Valesk just happily walks on in as nothing's wrong in this man's eyes. This man's just like, I'm home, thank God. It's been a long day. But as for the rest of you, when you walk in, you notice that something is off. The fire that is normally in the middle of that grand table in Ragnarfel's house is out for the first time ever. Normally this man has it lit to keep all of his animals inside the house warm. The house is very, very cold compared to normal. You can hear the sounds of wind go through the wooden panels of the house. And something smells metallic.
Can I use my... First of all, I want to go grab Valesk.
Huh? What?
I'm just gonna, put my hand over his mouth real quick, kind of to make him, before he stops, start yelling anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna message out to Juniper and Ragnarfell in the house and see if I get anything. Because since I know both of them, it can go through walls.
Unfortunately, neither of them are within your range.
Can I do investigation to see why the fire is out? If there's magical shit happening, or if it's
you can. You
okay.
want to specifically investigate the fire?
Can I check for magic traces and do just regular
Arcana.
investigating?
If you're checking for magic traces, that's Arcana.
I know. I wanted to do both.
You can roll Arcana and investigation, but they're gonna be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also do an investigation?
Yeah. Where would you like to investigate?
Elves have really good senses of smell. I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna try and follow that metallic smell.
Yeah, do I notice anything at this point now that Mal's kind of covered my
roll
mouth?
me another perception.
I'm gonna use my real dice this time.
Okay.
I would like to investigate where Juniper would usually sleep.
All
I
right.
got a dirty 20.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Okay.
the metallic smell.
So yes, Valesk, you now know that something's wrong, and you can smell and feel everything that everyone else is feeling.
Yeah, I'm gonna dart upstairs as fast as I can.
All right. So the metallic smell is going to lead Al upstairs.
Okay.
So you, Richard, and Valesk are all gonna walk up the stairs together. As you guys head towards the far wall where Juniper normally sleeps, you notice that the window above their bed is broken. and it's not only broken, it's shattered, and along the shattered pieces of glass is blood.
Valeska's gonna, in a fit of adrenaline, look out the window and jump down.
Roll me an acrobatics? Or would it
Richard's
be a
gonna
dexterity saving
stop
throw?
him
Dex
from
save?
doing that.
Acrobatics, that's cooler.
11.
Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Richard?
I was gonna say Richard's gonna try to stop him from doing that.
Make me a strength. Make me countering strengths, both of you.
Okay.
If this falls, Mac,
Wow.
put the window with him.
I got 11.
If Richard's plea to stop him fails, can I jump out the window with him?
Well, no one's going to be jumping out the window if Richard stops him, which he did.
Oh, sweet, cool. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
If Valesk couldn't jump out the window, then I was gonna stay put. But if he did jump out the window, I was gonna follow him.
Richard stopped him.
I'm going to turn around to Richard and
Before he does anything, I'm gonna intimidate him to sit the fuck down.
Okay. Intimidation versus insight.
all right. 17.
23.
Damn. All right.
Sit the fuck down.
Celeste is gonna, in a panic, gonna look to him, look out the window, and then kneel down.
Hey, buddy, before you do anything rash, like jump out a window with broken glass around it, maybe let's stop and think about this logically. Okay? Do you see a body there?
No.
Right? No body. Juniper is a very strong and independent shape-shifting thing. I really don't know, but they will be fine. Whatever happened to them, I'm sure they're fine, and I'm sure we are going to find them. But you breaking your goddamn legs is not going to do a gosh darn thing.
I think Althea's gonna come up at this point. She's gonna kneel down to where Valesk is, put her hand on his shoulder, take the dagger out of her side hilt, give it to him, and go, "We're gonna go fucking hunting whoever broke this window. Deal?" He's gonna do the dad pat as the, "Okay, get up, let's go."
Yeah, he's gonna get up.
I think Althea's first course of action, gotta find Ragnarfell. Either at the bar or went with whoever broke his window. Richard?
Yes?
You wanna go to the bar to check on Raksha? Because if something is happening in the town, probably want her to be safe. B, look for Ragnarfell and maybe even Juniper. She might be there. And D, can you go see if Louisa is there working?
Yes. While I go do that, because I'm sure Ragnarfell's usually where he is at the bar, and I'm sure everyone's okay there. Roxa's very strong. Very strong. Capable person. While I do that, I would suggest you guys maybe investigate the area, look
Yeah,
around.
Valeska's gonna get up and look out the window, and I want to see if I can find a trail or anything.
Roll me investigation if you're looking for a trail.
Can I do help action, which advantage?
Sorry?
Can I give him the help action for advantage?
Sure. Yes.
Hey, Mac, so the rest of us, because obviously Savell is suited to tracking best, are we gonna pretend he's standing there and is only useful when we need him? Or is he, no, are they not there at all?
They are at the tavern. They are fucking drunk, except for Rostislav, who is probably just having the time of his life.
Okay.
I got a 18.
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Okay. So how are we splitting this up? Are you going to the tavern alone, or
I would assume so.
is Tarjak
Yeah.
going with you? What's Tarjak doing?
I'll go with.
Did Tarjak get anything from the fire?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. No magical traces of the fire. The fire just looks like it hasn't been tended to in a while, and it dimmed out. Like no one's been here for hours.
And okay. I think Valeskin and I are getting into tracking mode.
Yeah, I got an 18 for my investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, so, as you look at the window, you see the shattered glass on the ground, and you see a larger pool of blood, as it looks like someone fell, and, first crawled, but then started running as the trail begins, to get less thick.
Alright, see a trail.
I think Alpheus. Yeah.
Before
Alright.
you guys get too into this, I'm gonna jump to the other group first.
Alright.
So we're gonna start with Richard and Tarjak.
Okay. I'm going to Raksha's tavern or Rouse's tavern.
I'm following behind him, yeah.
I guess I walk in. Can I roll perception to see who else is there?
Yeah, roll perception.
I'm also gonna do that. Mine's a dirty 20.
30-20. Alright.
14.
So with the 14, you see a lot of people within the tavern. It's bustling. There's a lot of people in there celebrating. Most of them soldiers from Redwood. You can tell because they have the sigil implanted on their armor, unlike the rest of the resistance group here in Falkcrest, because they didn't have the means to get the sigils on their armor. There's lots of people around. You do see Raksha behind the bar, like she always is, along with Louisa, who is tending to all of the patrons at the bar. And in the corner, you see the big man himself drinking down a large thing of moonshine, like he always is.
Yeah.
With the 20 perception for Tarjak, you see the same thing. You also notice that Ragnarfell has more than one thing of moonshine around him. It looks like he's on his 4th at this time. You also see the rest of the party sitting in a different spot across the tavern. They're all just enjoying their drinks. And by the rest of the party, I mean, of course, Savell and Rostislav, who just appear to be having like a nice time talking to one another, just having a bonding moment while Savell gets incredibly drunk and Rostislav looks like he's deep in prayer. So that's what you guys see.
Doesn't look like Savell's going to be much use to us. He's that hammered.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't stop Rostislav while he's praying. I mean, pretty sure that's how you get that, how do I say, a Robin moment.
I mean, the big guy is kinda hammered. Pretty sure I see 4 bottles over there. I mean, if we tell him his house was broken into while he's that hammered, what the hell is he gonna do? Because as much as I want to tell him, like, 4 or 5 bottles down, Ragnarfell might be a little too intense for the situation. We gotta figure stuff out before we go charging and freaking the fuck out.
Maybe we should go talk to Raksha first.
Yeah, let's see what Raksha has to say. And
Alright.
Mac, I gotta do something really quick, so I'm just gonna sit in the back burner for a minute.
Okay. We'll let Richard
I'm
do
gonna
all the
go
talking
talk-
with Raksha.
I'm gonna go talk to Raksha.
Alright. So as you approach the bar, Raksha's like waving you over, very excited to see you back. Of course, happy that you're safe after the big battle. And she's like leaning over the bar, both of her like elbows on the bar, her 2 fists. Yeah, exactly what you're doing right now. But she has a really seductive look on her face. Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly
Head-
like that. Mm-hmm. And she looks at you and she says, "Welcome back. I didn't expect to see you again so soon."
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures.
What's going on? Can I
I
get you a drink?
maybe not right now, Raksha. Could you do something for me?
What do you need?
It looks like there's been a break-in at Ragnarfel's house, and
my.
yeah, Juniper has gone missing, window broken, fire out, and there's blood but no body. So we're just I'm sure everything's okay, but I was wondering, keep the tavern on a high alert. Maybe tell me if there's any suspicious activity,
Well,
perchance.
thank you. I haven't noticed anything suspicious all day. We've been here most of the day, me and Louisa, and Ragnarfell and the rest of the group came in like hours ago after their watch, and we had most of the women and children in here just in case any of the soldiers ended up coming back here. So we've been in here for like, I don't know, maybe 8 hours altogether.
Yeah.
I have not seen the fawn most of the day. I
Yeah,
haven't
well-
seen her at all, actually.
Most of the time the fawn's sleeping, but who knows this time? I think I'm gonna go talk to Ragnarfell here.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
He lost in a drinking competition and is very unhappy.
Yeah, I don't want to get punched out. So
His
just-
his home and is his prized possession. I don't think right now is the best time to tell him that it's been broken into or out of.
That's true. You wouldn't want him to go into a drunken rage.
Yes, he used to be known for that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you happen to, if anything happens, or if you ever need us, just,
If I need anything or the tavern is at harm, I'll send Louisa out to find you.
yeah, that's a good plan. And then I'm gonna eye around the bar suspiciously,
Mhm.
like just kind of like looking over my shoulder, 1950s detective style. And then I guess I'll go back.
All right.
And then on the way out, I'm gonna kind of like pat Rostislav on the shoulder and like book it so he doesn't like.
Oh my god. All right. So you and Tarjak are heading back where? Where are you going?
I
I think
actually
we're
want
gonna-
to take probably a separate route from Richard.
Okay.
Tarjak in his head is like, hey, this shit's going down. Stuff's happening. This is real bad. I'm sure we'll be heading out soon. I gotta grab what I left behind.
Oh god.
And if you're gonna make us leave soon enough, I gotta make sure I get it. And I'll wait to see where Richard ends up going. But after that, I'll decide what I do.
Okay, Richard, where are you going?
I'm gonna head back to Ragnarfell's house.
I'm gonna go. Hey, Richard, I'll meet you back there in a sec. I got a hunch I gotta follow just for a second. It's a personal thing. Might help some stuff out. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing, Tarjak? Even though I know what you're doing, but what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna
You're
go.
gonna go dig up the bones. Yes, we know.
Well, yes, but I'm gonna try and make it not conspicuous to Richard. So I'm gonna walk away to like the opposite end of the bar
Roll
building.
deception. And you and roll perception.
Come on, baby. 13.
Yeah, I rolled a
Oh.
fucking 2.
He knows nothing.
Okay, so do I have to roll stealth to sneak back so nobody sees me? It's dark.
Yeah.
But, like,
Roll
yeah,
stealth.
okay. Oh, perfect. That's a 19.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head back to the bones, and I'm gonna try and use mold earth to dig them up.
Okay.
Ah, that's wild. Nice.
Okay.
Let me grab a D100. That's a 9.
9. Oh Jesus. Tarjak.
I'll be right back.
Tarjak. You roll me a 1d4, please.
Alright, I see how it is. Alright, okay, 1d4. That's a 1!
1.
Let me guess. My balls are blue?
No. Tarjak, you feel the magic leave your hands to mold the earth. And as it's molding the earth, it keeps molding the earth and keeps molding the earth until you can no longer tell your surroundings as you have been teleported to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
If you don't remember what the ethereal plane is,
no,
the ethereal plane is a misty, fog-bound dimension that is sometimes described as a great ocean.
Okay, so, just, do I know if in the real world, like, the hole is there, or was it just, like, not at all? Like, the hole isn't gonna be there in the real world, right?
What?
It's just plain ground. I'm trying
No,
to
it's
see
just the ground.
Okay, I would know this. Tarjak, I guess, but I was just curious. So, I'm here. What the fuck? I mean, okay. What's the first thing I should do? You know what I might do? Okay, wait, so is it an ocean or do I feel a ground beneath me?
So it's like you're walking on water for eternity.
Oh, wait, like Tanjiro's brain?
I don't know.
Or like
I watched Demon
soul?
Slayer.
Like Tanjiro's soul. Couldn't get it. Alright, what am I gonna do right now?
What are you gonna do in the endless void of mist and water?
Well, if it's water, I think I'm gonna cast Alter Self and try to swim down, changing myself into a fish that can breathe underwater, like with gills and shit.
Okay, roll to see if it goes wild.
What's happening?
He teleported himself to the ethereal plane.
God damn it.
Yeah, so now that's a 16, so I'm good. I'm a fish, man. Like I can breathe underwater.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna like swim down.
Okay.
And just like, does it just get continuously darker, or is
Yeah.
it like always bright and infinite?
No, it gets continuously darker and darker down, but it goes down infinitely.
Okay, that's Pog. I'm going to.
Isn't it fun how this always happens?
Yeah, it's great.
We
love
were in a
it.
high-stress situation, and now Tarjak's just a fish.
I figured you'd be making us leave the town at some point soon. All I wanted was to gather the belongings I had left. I'm not a fish. I grew gills. Picture like just a regular dragon with gills. Okay, come on. If I were blue right now, that'd be fucking amazing.
Okay, Tarjak. You're not going to be able to interact with the material plane within this plane, so I don't know why you're swimming around as a fish. But I'm just going to leave you there until you come back, okay?
Wait, I want to do one more thing, okay?
What thing?
I want to do one more thing. Let me check my inventory real quick.
Oh, God.
He wants to search for fish things.
Okay, wait. I would like to attempt something.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the rope I have,
Yeah.
Fish things.
and I'm gonna tie it to a coin, right?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast catapult on the coin, holding the other end of the rope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna launch it as deep as I possibly can.
Oh my god.
He's a fish, he can do that.
So I'm gonna roll to see if that goes wild.
There's no consequences, so I'm just gonna let it happen.
I know there's no consequences, but I have a thought in mind, Mac, and you're not gonna expect what the fuck is going to happen.
Man's in the ethereal plane. I'm not gonna...
Perfect. It doesn't go wild. My rope is what, 30 feet? That's the
Yeah.
average rope, right? Yeah, so
I
I
think
have
it's
like
50 feet.
30 feet of extended rope going down in water with a coin that is weighed down just enough that it doesn't float back up because, you know, water. That's how that works. So, is there anything else I needed to do while I'm down here? There was... Oh, sorry, up here. Is it down or up? Who knows? Gravity, am I right?
Yeah, that's how a lot of people drown.
Drown. Tarjak's gonna fucking drown in the ethereal plane.
No,
Well-
he has fish skills. It's okay.
Yeah, like
yeah,
it
but
lasts...
fish skills can't last forever.
It lasts an hour, and I'll just keep casting.
But he's gonna
It's-
keep casting down.
So, I mean, I'll have 5 hours.
Man.
I have 5 hours worth of reading. 6 I use all my cast and sorcery points to gain the slots.
Okay,
Oh my God.
you know what? Whatever. Okay, we're gonna move over to Richard because Tarjak's a fish.
And a fish. I'm
Oh,
looking good
yo,
with gills.
that's a fish moment. Can we get some fish moments in the chats, Phil?
You're gonna have to write a song, bro.
You're gonna have to write a song about Tarjak becoming a fish and swimming.
I don't
on
know
foot.
that Tarjak's a fish, though. He's gonna
Eventually.
have to come back. He's gonna have to
He's gonna come back
from
soaking
the
wet.
ether plane, soaking wet, and just be like, yeah, I'd be like, he's just gonna drop out of the sky, just wet, and I'll be like, hey, where'd you go? And then he has to explain to me that, like, oh, yeah, you know, I just turned into a fish in a different plane of existence, and I'd
Just
be
so
like,
you know,
I'm gonna
Okay.
write a song about that.
I come
Guys.
back in the same place. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna move over to Richard, who is heading back to Ragnarfel's house.
Oh,
Actually, we're not gonna go back to Richard. We're gonna go to the other group completely. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Al and Valesk.
Okay.
We're
So,
hunting.
yeah, I'm gonna follow this trail with Al.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do a perception check.
For following it, you're gonna need to do survival checks.
Survival check, right?
Rival, you got it, baby.
Alright. Apparently I do got it, because that's a natural 20.
I got
Wow.
a hot 14.
Wow. that's a
Okay.
hot 14.
So
Can
we're
I
gonna... Sorry.
Can I also do a stealth check?
Sure.
Just, I want to keep us on the down low. Like, that is, 25? Math. Okay.
Valesk, are you also gonna do a stealth check, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
He's too focused on this right now.
Yeah.
True.
So, as you guys are following this trail, it leads in past Ragnarfel's workshop, and into the forest. You guys follow it deeper within, as the sun is now past setting and it's really dark within the forest. There's no sounds of birds or animals. You can hear the light rustle of the bushes and the leaves as the wind blows through them. As you guys follow this trail of blood that is slowly getting larger.
I think Al's going to grab Valesk and basically just give him like a reassuring like squeeze, because I know he's really scared.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just hey, remember, I'm here. You're okay.
As you put your hand on his shoulder, this is just a side thing, Mackenzie.
Mhm.
You can, if you look closely enough, you can see his brand glowing.
I
Like-
think Elliot like she takes her hand off of him really quickly because she doesn't want to she took away the pain. She really doesn't want to reignite the pain.
Mm-hmm.
So she like sees it glowing and immediately takes her hand off.
Mm-hmm. But he looks too focused on this path to pay attention to anything else. He has the dagger in his hand. He's just walking. Can I do a perception check now, or?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Can I also do perception?
Yeah, both of you are on perception.
Want to do with perception too?
That is a 17.
Fishman.
18 for me.
Okay. I'm gonna go into a monologue here, so I'm gonna ask all of you to mute yourselves, please. Except for the people there. So Al and Valesc can stand muted.
Okay.
Just try not to interrupt my monologue, please. But it's good to get your reactions. So, as you guys are following this blood trail, you begin to see footprints. Hoof marks from you supposed to be Juniper, and another set of footprints, which are larger than Juniper's, but also appear as hoof marks. As you guys follow this trail, you start to notice that the blood is no longer just on the ground, but you can see bloody handprints grasping at the trees, and you can see where the footprints are kind of sliding in a faster motion. As you guys reach a clearing, when you guys approach this clearing, you see something horrifying. As you look to the center, there is a large oak tree. As you notice, at the bottom of the oak tree is a large pool of blood. Significantly large. And as your eyes travel up this tree, you see blood dripping downwards. And when your eyes finally meet the mid part of the tree, you see Juniper, impaled by her own shovel, dangling from the tree, as she is deceased.
Celeste is going to drop the knife, slowly walk over, gradually increasing into a run until he gets in front of Juniper. Oh god. No, 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 no. I'm gonna try and cast a healing spell.
It doesn't work.
And in a roar of pain and sadness, a dark energy is going to explode from his neck as he will use his necrotic shroud. And as this energy moves around him, is he high enough to reach the shovel?
He is.
He's going to pull the body of Juniper. Well, no, he's going to take her hand. Cold hand. Look at them. I will do this to you. Will make them pay. Promise. And He's going to put his forehead to Juniper's and slowly pull the shovel out.
I think Althea's gonna run to try and be there to catch Juniper's body. So that you don't hear the sound of her falling to the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you to make me a dexterity check.
No, 18.
18? Okay. You'll be able to successfully do whatever you're hoping to do.
I think I'm gonna run over, do a baseball slide, and try and just bridal style catch her before she hits the ground when he removes the shovel.
He watches her body start to fall, and then you catch her, and as you're sliding away, he looks at her body and then looks at the shovel. What happens when I take hold of the shovel, Mackenzie?
When you grab the handle of this shovel, the light that you embedded into the carving on the handle begins to glow brightly. As it glows this white, bright light, almost as if something's calling out to you from within. As the head of the spade turns to ice.
He's going to stare at it for a moment, hold it close to himself, and as this dark energy is around him is cut open by the light, Valesque is revealed, and he looks physically different. He looks like he's gained a little bit more muscle. Not a lot, but a little bit. He looks darker. Like this aura of vengeance is about him. He looks at the shovel for a minute, 2 minutes, and then looks to Althea.
I think Althea, who she has spent a lot of her life in a very similar state, sees someone she has started to view as a younger brother in this state. She's going to step up off the ground, getting Juniper into a comfortable position. And I think Juniper's small enough where Althea can just hold her in one arm, right? Cool. She's gonna put her in one arm, kind of like carrying a child to bed. And I think that she's gonna go over. She's going to I think she's going to cup Valesque's face. And I think she goes, "We're going to fucking kill whoever did this to her. But then you need to come back to how you were. Deal? You're not allowed to stay like this." And I think she's gonna start walking back towards she's gonna start walking back towards Ragnarfell's.
As you walk back, you didn't notice it when your hand was there, but as you feel the wind pass by your hands, they're wet. You didn't see any tears, but you can tell that he was crying.
Mm-hmm. I think on the way back, Althea is going to start humming an old elven funeral song. If I can find the song I'm thinking about, I will play it. But like as she's walking back, you just feel a sense of somber. And I think she's going to try and hum loud enough to let people know that she's there. While I am doing this, I actually want to be checking the area to see if anyone's still around. Can I roll perception?
Do you want to roll perception, investigation, or survival?
Can I roll all three?
You can roll all three.
Let me roll all three. I'll do them all with 3 die.
Also, do you mind if I play a song?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was just gonna go through my depression playlist and pick it.
I'm gonna mute my desktop audio for a second, not to ruin it for the recording. Okay, and I'm about to play the funeral song. Fuck. This is gonna offset
geez.
this.
I'm gonna move over to my phone for a second, but I'm still here.
Okay, so perception is a 19.
Oh, that's fucking loud.
I need to also put in headphones to save us from feedback loop from me. So perception was 19 max. Survival was a 13. And it was night or
Quinlan, what happened to your mic?
She
What do you
unplugged
mean?
her headphones, so it wouldn't be a
I had to put in my headphones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I put her headphones.
I can try and fix it so it goes
No,
back.
it's fine. I was just confused.
But yeah, so 19, 13, and 16. Perception, survival, investigation.
Sorry, read that out to me again.
So 19 perception,
Mm-hmm.
13 survival, and 16 investigation.
Okay. So, with the perception, you don't notice anyone in the area.
Okay.
Like you were looking for. For investigation, as you're walking along the path where you saw the handprints and stuff, you only see the blood trail leading towards where you found Juniper's body. For survival, you re-notice the larger hoof prints.
Mac, does it look like the larger hoof prints
Mm-hmm.
walked through the blood at all?
No.
No, so it doesn't look like they would leave bloody hoof prints as they left?
No.
Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, I think Althea's going to continue to hum the funeral song. We're gonna play it again. Nope, never mind, we're not gonna play it again because the thing hates me. I am hated. I get it.
Someone else play it. Someone's got it.
God, please. I did it. And Yeah, I think it's just going to be a very somber walk back to Ragnarfell.
Alright, and as you are walking back to Ragnarfell's, you run into Richard along the side of his house. Richard, feel free to unmute now.
I'm gonna message Richard, I think, and just tell him, don't say anything. Like, don't ask what happened right now because how volatile Valesque seems to be.
And follow in the steps of Al.
All right. Where are you guys headed?
I think Althea's going to go to a little spot in Ragnarfell's garden. Probably not in his garden, but out by a tree. I think she's going to go to one of the trees near his house, and she's just going to look at Valesque and ask, what do you want to do with her?
Valesque is going to hold his arms out to take her.
She'll give her over.
He's gonna look at her, give her a kiss on the forehead, and then should marry her.
Only we knew. Sorry.
She's always like nature. I think she'd like to be one with it.
I think Althea's going to probably... I don't have a shovel, and I don't want to use the shovel that murdered her to bury her. So I think Althea says, if you want to start digging. She's not smiling, Quinlan is, because it's such a weird
Tarchak could be good at that.
Yeah, I was about to say, if only we knew someone who knew Mold Earth.
Who is the fucking fish right now?
Well, Tarjak's time is actually up. So
I think I'm gonna go look for Tarjak then, because I don't know he went to a pocket dimension.
Okay. So Tarjak.
Mac. I was just gonna say, for convenience, since I would come back for whatever position I was in comparison, can we just say I swam diagonally and then was pushed up because I would overlap with ground, so I'm in front of the bar in a very open area?
I'll
That way
say
it's
that.
easier. And I'm not by where my bones are buried.
That works for me.
Okay. I'm gonna come back. I'm like, oh fuck! Wait, do I still have gills?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Alter. Let me read alter self.
I would believe so.
But can I still breathe air? Because you alter yourself, but I don't think I get rid of my regular human lungs.
Also, you can still breathe air, just for simplicity's sake.
I thought I was about to not have water and die. Okay.
No.
But good. Holy fuck! What the fuck? Why am I? Oh yeah, that's why I'm wet. I was swimming. Oh. Why am I weirdly wet? And since it's a concentration spell, I'm just gonna end that shit, so I'm no longer a fucking gillfish man. But yeah, I'm gonna be like, what the hell is going on? And I'm gonna walk towards Ragnarfell's, because that's most commonplace.
So out front of Ragnarfell's, you see Althea coming, darting around the house, looking for something.
Am I covered in blood?
The front of you is.
Oh, yeah, probably.
From holding her.
Yeah, I thought so. I think I'm gonna... Do I see Tarjak?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna, run up to him. I think I'm gonna, grab his shoulders and go, Juniper's dead. Celeste is going to bury her. Can you use that spell you have to dig a grave for her?
Of course. And head down. Don't say anything else. I just follow, I assume, where Al would be.
I think Althea's gonna head to the bar.
Oh, well, I don't know where the fuck I'm going then.
It's just Ragnarfel's house. It's just it's a tree behind. I think she tells you where to go.
Okay,
The tree behind Ragnarfel's house. And I think Althea's gonna go to the bar, to get a drink for Valesk when she's gonna be there for the funeral, obviously. But I think she's gonna get a bottle of something for Valesk to drink away his problems. She knows what to do.
You are you good? Apparently not.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was having a problem, but I'm good now.
Okay.
Wait.
Just internet problems.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And I think she's gonna go grab. I'm assuming Ragnarfell and Juniper had a lot of time together, even though she was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah.
So I think he'd want to be there and know. And also, I don't want to bury a body in his backyard without him knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think she's gonna go to the bar to grab drinks and him.
Okay. So as you're walking to the bar, you see Ragnarfell kind of stumbling his way out as man's been cut off for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And he's being escorted out by Oliver, who has this giant hulking man leaning on top of him, and he is very much struggling to walk.
Should we just say Rastus and Saveller with them for
Yeah.
sake?
Hmm?
So we say Rastislav and Saveller with them just for convenience sake?
So that they can come to the...
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to act as their characters because I don't know how they would react. So I'm going to say no.
Okay.
If they're not here.
I think Althea's she's gonna walk up. I think she's going to just straight up fall, head into Ragnarfell's chest. And I think she's just gonna start crying. She wasn't close with Juniper, but she did fight alongside her, and they got along.
Now, what's going on here? You okay?
Why'd you leave her alone? And she's gonna slightly hit his chest. You know, how a kid does?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm sorry, Althea, but I'm afraid he's not in any mindset to understand what you're saying. Is there something I can help you with?
Can you bring someone back from the dead? Hit him in the chest again.
Did something happen?
Juniper's dead. Someone broke into his house and they killed her. They impaled her against a tree in the woods.
Both men in front of you are shocked. They had no idea. Ragnarfell's kind of he puts both hands on your face in a soothing way. And Oliver puts a hand on your back. Ragnarfell's still in no mindset to speak. This man can barely process anything, he's so drunk. But Oliver speaks for him, and he says, "We've been protecting the town all day. We've had a group of people in the tavern. We were doing our duties given to us by Lucy. We couldn't have known."
I know you couldn't have, but why didn't you bring her with you? She was all alone. She's no older than I would be if I was a normal person. She's a kid. Juniper's awfully young, I'm assuming.
Juniper's like 19, I believe.
Yeah,
That's a kid. That's a kid.
that's a kid.
She's a kid. And she's gone, and Valesk is so hurt. I think she's just gonna like completely just fall onto Ragnarfell and like break out into like a heavy sob. She didn't want to cry in front of Valesk, so I think she is just letting it out now.
Yeah. Ragnarfell's like, he's like holding your face. He knows he needs to be there to comfort you, even though he physically isn't capable of doing such thing right now. But he's there, and he's holding on to you. And Oliver has nothing to say either. They're just sitting there comforting you, holding you in the best way they can, and being there for you in the only way they know how to be at that time.
I think Althea's gonna like stop herself from like just breaking down there. She's gonna like pull herself back a little bit. She's gonna say, "Oliver, can you take Ragnarfell home? We're gonna bury Juniper by a tree, and I need to go get a drink for Valesk, because he's not taking it good. Can you make sure he gets home safe?" And like she's gonna pat Ragnarfell.
Of course. I'll take him home. Are you sure that's the best thing for him right now?
Ragnarfell or Valesk? Sorry,
Valesk.
Quinlan's being dumb.
Valesk.
You didn't see his face. He needs something, and I don't know what else to give him, because I don't have answers or a person. So she's gonna like mimic having a drink.
He's a man of faith, yes? I could take him to the church.
No. He has a really hard time with that stuff. Juniper was able to help with it, but
At this time, Oliver's the hand on you. He's going to place a hand on you, and I would like you to make a charisma saving throw.
Calm emotions, question mark?
Calm emotions, yes.
that's a 7.
Okay.
You're too hurt right now.
Yeah. You cannot be calmed, unfortunately, I believe. I don't... Yeah. Wait, no. Huh?
I failed.
No,
So I think I
yeah.
get calm.
Yeah, you get calmed. Sorry, I read that wrong.
It's okay. It's okay. I was like, damn. That's a new funky way of the
No.
rules. I think Althea's gonna take that a little hurt because not a little hurt by that he casted it, but
Mhm.
that's the spell that Valesque would use on her.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just bringing it back to Valesque and how he's sad right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's gonna like do that thing. You know when you have a good cry sesh and you immediately go, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this essay now. She's gonna like wipe her face. She's gonna go, I need to be here for him. If he wants the drink, then he can take it. If he doesn't want it, then he doesn't have to. But I think the church would just make things worse for him. He's not had a really good run with gods these days.
I understand.
He can.
Speaking of gods, however, Juniper was a fawn, correct?
Yes.
I
Yes,
had
she
not
was.
had the privilege of meeting her myself, but have you looked into the traditions of their burials and their ceremonies, how they would be put to rest?
But if I knew any fawn other than her, I would have asked. But
Oh, Jack read a book.
Jack does have a book.
about
I read it.
fawn burial.
He read a book on all of Acedia, which is
Oh,
where the
wow.
fawn originated from.
Oh wow! I think she's gonna go. Valesque knew that she really loved nature, so we're just gonna try and do that. Do you know of anything?
I know minimal amounts of stuff. I could aid in whatever I can. I do have a book on it back in my own private quarters. If you will let me go grab it.
That'd be great, Oliver. Thank you.
All right.
If this, I'm assuming he has like a Lathander symbol, like a cross, kinda.
Yes, he has a pendant on his, like on a necklace that he wears.
I think that Alfie's gonna go, and for Valesque's sake, just while you're there, could you tuck that in?
For sure.
Just for, thank you.
This man looks hurt that you asked him to do that, but he will do it for the dead.
I don't feel good about asking a holy man to hide his cross.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't want Valesque to have a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he wouldn't even need to make a save. He'd just automatically fail.
Yeah. Like, some kind of like, he's not going to the church, bestie. I don't know what to tell you. And I think Althea's going to walk into the bar and try and order 2 bottles of fucking hardcore liquor.
Alright. So, Oliver's gonna take Ragnarpil back to his house and go grab his book. As you walk into the bar, you see that it's full of people, and you see Raksha behind the bar, and you see Louisa standing next to her.
How long does the calm emotions last?
Sorry, let me check. I'm pulling it up.
Is this a concentration spell? That's the question.
It is a concentration spell.
As he walks away, you're probably just gonna go into another.
Well, the range is 60 feet.
Oh,
So
God.
you'll be good for halfway into the bar. When you walk
Well,
in, you'll be fine. But
Once you get to the
once you
bar stand, you're
approach the 2 women, it's going to,
Get a little bit worse.
yeah.
That works.
Yes.
That's how that works.
It's fine. Yeah, Althea doesn't know how this spell works. She just knows it makes her happy, so she's gonna start walking into the bar.
You know,
I
this
think
is how
Althea.
drug addictions work.
Althea's addicted to this drug. Anyway,
Oh my God.
she's gonna walk in. I think halfway into the bar, she just, like, not sobbing, but you know when you have, like, a blank face and your face just starts falling of tears?
Mhm.
I think she's doing that. I think she's trying her absolute hardest not to absolutely start sobbing
Mhm.
in this bar. I think she's gonna walk up to Raksha, still probably covered in blood.
Is everything all right?
Raksha, can I get two bottles of something strong? Something really strong.
Sure. Are you okay? Do I need to call someone for you?
I'm fine. I'm not, but a dear friend has passed away tonight.
Oh my.
And
Yeah. Here. She places 2 bottles on the table, and she says to you, "No need to pay for it tonight."
I think she's gonna do a little laugh, and she's gonna put, why are you rolling damage?
Why are you rolling damage? What are you doing?
I was rolling my arms, and then it's some weird funny shit to it.
Oh my god, you're a menace.
I'm a menace. Mollusks.
I think
Go ahead.
Mollusca's just punching Juniper's corpse.
Oh my god, no! That's so dark!
I think Althea is gonna do like a little. She's gonna take the bottles. She's gonna put 5 gold on the counter because she is not going to leave Ralph's little girl without pay. And Luisa's there.
Yep, Luisa's kind of standing off to the side, doing her thing.
Does she see me?
Currently, no.
Okay. Yeah, I think Althea's going to slide the coins over to Raksha. Say, "You're just like your dad. You're fucking blowing money on an asshole like me." And she's gonna walk over to Luisa without letting Raksha get anything in return, because that's how Althea leaves conversation. And I think Althea's going to probably get close enough so that she doesn't jump scare Luisa. Like, "Hey, babe!"
Yep.
Covered in blood and crying. I think she's gonna go up to her, make it so that Luisa sees her. She's going to her hand on Luisa's face and just say, "I made it home safe, but I can't stay for long. Right now, I'll be back probably to see you tomorrow. Okay?"
Are you
Still definitely sobbing.
Are you okay?
A friend. And I have to go support the widower.
Are you okay though?
I'll be okay in a few sips. And she's gonna swing the bottles again.
Alright, just let me know if you need anything, okay? I'm always here for you.
I know. And I think she's gonna kiss Luisa's nose and slowly, like, do that thing where you slowly pull your hand away, not immediately take it off, and get going. Opening one of the bottles herself, taking a swig.
Alright. So, as you begin to head back to Ragnarfel's place, I forget, did Tarjak already respawn?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I had a conversation with him.
Yes. So as you leave as you begin to leave Rolsk's Tavern, you spot Oliver coming out of the chapel. Not chapel, fucking church. Same thing. And he has 2 books with him, and he begins walking over to Ragnarfel's place as well. Back behind the house, we're gonna jump over to the people back there, which is currently Tarjak, Richard, and Valesk.
Richard never really knew Juniper that well, besides the fact that Women, are you okay?
I choked on the spittle.
Sometimes you just gotta choke on the rainbow. I mean, the only connection that Richard and Juniper really had was that time that they switched bodies,
And he's not going to bring that up. So, I think he might just quietly play the Song of Rest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that Juniper can finally rest.
Yeah. Tarjak, can I have you roll the wild magics for digging the actual grave?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do 2.
2? Okay,
Yeah.
because it's gonna need to be like moderately deep, yeah.
Yeah.
Neither are wild,
Okay. Perfect.
sadly.
This would be a terrible time for it to go wild.
That's the point.
We all switch bodies.
Hey, would Juniper be included?
No.
God.
Okay.
So as you guys are sitting around back, Althea and Oliver arrive, and they walk over to the rest of you.
I'm going to go over to Valesk and go. Oliver has a book about fawns and Acadia?
Acedia.
And Acedia. So we're going to see if there's any specific things Juniper would have wanted us to do.
He's going to nod, and as whoever looks at Valesk can see that he's against a wall, holding Juniper close.
I think Althea's going to slide to sit next to him. She's going to lean her head on his shoulder and lift up the bottle of booze she brought for him and go, "You want to drink your problems away?"
Without saying anything, he's gonna look at the booze for a minute and take it, and then down the entire thing.
You take it in sips dramatically, Valesk.
No, he's down with the entire thing.
I think Althea's gonna try and stop him.
Okay, that's how you waste good booze. Take it in sips. That way, it hits faster. She's gonna take a sip. She knows how fast it takes for things to hit.
Alright.
What's our song of rest? Okay, hold on. I need to Google funeral songs.
So at this point in time, Oliver's kind of just flipping through his book. It's not specifically on Acedia, but it's on, like, every single funeral tradition.
Mm-hmm.
For any person that he may have come in contact with, or that his relatives have come in contact with, just so he can honor the dead within the town.
Mm-hmm.
Because Falkcrest is a really, like, for being such a small town, it's very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Because it used to be a town for wanderers, like people who would travel there.
Yeah.
As it started with the church. So Oliver's flipping through it, And he's kind of flipping through it, standing behind Valesk, and he has like a hand on your shoulder. Just comforting enough.
Okay.
Well, flipping through this book, he eventually does come across the what fawns typically do for their funeral progressions. He's going to lean down next to you, Valesk, and he's going to touch one of the earrings that Juniper has on her ear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember it, Kyle,
I
but
do.
the specific one is a bright white stone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care to tell your party members what this stone is? If you don't remember, I can say.
I know it has something to do with like marriage or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think that stone means that she was either planning to or is already married.
So I'll just tell you guys what the stone means.
Mm-hmm.
So the stone, the fawn race are very dedicated to the partner they chose, and they are known to like mate for life, as union is considered sacred.
Mm-hmm.
The stone that Juniper has is not due to Juniper being married, but it is the matching stone to the stone that Sage wears, as Sage is married to the king, but the king does not like to partake in the traditions of other cultures.
Mm-hmm.
So Sage has this earring and gave the other to Juniper to wear, to bond them together as kind of a connection thing. Because the white stones are called soul crystals, and they're from the Feywild. And when they are worn, if I'm just gonna read what I wrote. If a partner is downed within 100 feet of their partner, they automatically succeed a death saving throw at the expense of half of the other's HP. Additionally, within dark places or when blinded, partners can see each other perfectly, and the crystal will glow when the other is in danger. So it was like a tie that was holding Sage and Juniper together.
Okay.
So he's going to Oliver like taps the side of, like, points to the earring and says, was she betrothed?
No. It was. I don't remember her telling me. It's funny. It was a gift from her sister.
Cousin.
Cousin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
cousin.
cousins.
The cousin is the queen, right?
Yeah.
Cousin. The queen.
At that time, Oliver is going to take off the earring from Juniper, and he's going to give it to Valesk. Like, place it in your hand and kind of clasp your own hand on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to say to you, this must be returned back to where it came from. The soul crystals are never to be buried, but are to be placed together.
Am I able to wear it, or is that on something?
Not... He flips back through his book, and he's, like, looking through it, and he says, not in the traditional way, but if you tie it to rope, you could wear it as a necklace. It should be returned to her cousin, however.
Okay.
As the soul crystal does contain some of the energy of the cousin yet.
Okay. He's gonna take the ring and put it in his pocket for a little bit
Mhm.
until he can find rope or string.
Mhm. Other than that, the funeral progressions are fairly similar to others. At this time, Oliver is going to crouch in front of the body, and he's going to place a hand over, like, where she was impaled, and he's going to cast Ceremony Funeral Rite.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys remember what that that does.
I used it on the horse.
Yeah, you used it on the horse, which is why I'm bringing it back up. You touch one corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target cannot become undead by any means short of a wish spell.
Alright.
So he casts Funeral Rite, and he's gonna look to you, and he's gonna say, "The rest of the funerals, however you feel fit, alright?
Okay.
As long as she's returned to the earth, she will be happy."
I'm going to nod solemnly. I'm going to pick up Juniper and walk over to the grave that Tarjak had made
Mm-hmm.
and gently rest her inside. Gonna put his hand on her cheek one last time and whisper under his breath, "I love you." And he will stand up and look to whoever. Actually, is the dirt like beside the thing?
I don't know, Tarjak, is it? Tarjak.
Yo,
Charlie,
shithead.
can you repeat that? My entire headset just fucking stopped for like 7 seconds, and I was trying to fix it. Like,
Is the dirt next to the grave, is it able to be pushed back in?
yeah, of course. I'm not gonna move it all the way fucking away.
Okay.
Was I requested to move it back in?
I was gonna actually have the let's do it. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just checking because I didn't hear what you guys said in the last 7
I
seconds.
gotcha. He's gonna start pushing it back in with his hands, and after it's all in there, he's gonna pat the top. Actually, beforehand, does she have the bag of holding on her?
I already. You can just add it to your inventory. You don't need to
Okay.
backtrack.
Loot her.
All right. Yeah, I'm only taking the bag of holding.
Roll a
Yeah.
1d4 to see what you get.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Before she is fully buried, I think Althea's gonna do two things. She's gonna take the sprig of mistletoe
Mm-hmm.
that she had, and she was gonna give to Juniper,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna lay it on Juniper's chest.
Mm-hmm.
And then Althea's going to do an old elven tradition, because she knows so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to take part of her hair out of her ponytail, grab a dagger, cut it off, and wrap it around the mistletoe and put it in her hands.
Mm-hmm.
That she has something from the room to bring to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's gonna help Valesque push the dirt back in.
Yeah, I was gonna say too before the dirt's in, he's gonna open the bag. Would he be able to think of the dried flowers and pull one out?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, he's gonna pull a few of them out and gently lay them on her chest as well.
Would it be inappropriate to loot the body at this time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna do a tiefling tradition because I'm pretty sure that means like burning the flesh off the bone.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm thinking that'd kind of be like tearing a tapestry of a god, and I feel like you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I should do that too.
Yeah, I don't know who would do that.
If not ensuing the wrath of an angel, you will ensue the wrath of the West.
Yeah, Daddy Valesque can stomp on me.
Yeah, he's gonna, with Al's help, he's gonna put the dirt over her, and then pat it.
Alright. After Juniper's completely buried, you guys kind of just stand there looking at the ground in which you buried her, and Ragnarfell, finally coming out of his sort of drunken state, gets up and slowly comes over to you guys. He puts his hand on the ground and he casts plant growth, which is a druid spell, and it's going to cause all of the flowers and everything around him to grow larger, and vines are going to cover her grave.
Curse grows. Nothing.
What?
Comedy.
Okay.
Bad time for comedy.
I think Althea is going to, again, wrap her arm around Valesque's shoulder. She's going to give him a little, like, shake. Take a swig of her drink. And go, like, come on, let's get you to bed. Like, okay, if not, we're all gonna sit out here and look at a grave.
You're dying.
Ah!
You're good now.
Anyway.
But you were.
She's like, let's get you to bed, because if not, we're gonna sit out here and watch some flowers for the entire night. And she's gonna, like, slightly pull him inside.
Okay. He's not gonna resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go back to Ragnarfell's and go to sleep too, because it feels like now would not be the correct time for a little party.
Can I try one more time just to go dig up my fucking shit?
Oh my god.
Alright. I'm assuming stealth won't matter because nobody is caring. I'm just gonna roll wild magic. Okay, I'm good. I dig it up, I get it. I fucking mold it again to put it back. Doesn't go wild, it's back. I have the shit in my bag, and then I go up to go to bed.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know where the headache came from, but it fucking showed up.
I'm depressed.
That was big intense.
My internet keeps cutting out.
Uh-huh.
And so I had to set up UNet midway through. So there's a series of events that happened throughout